Hey guys, now in this video, let's understand how we can build, publish and then run our .NET application from PowerShell, that is using CLI commands. That is, we will execute these commands. So first we will restore NuGet packages, then we will build our application and we will run our application. Then we will publish our application and again we will run our application. And will perform all these steps from PowerShell. And again guys, this knowledge is required to understand Docker well. Now, if you remember, we already have ASP.NET Core Web project created in Visual Studio in our previous video, right? So, we will first build that application and we will run that application. That is, we will run that application as if a developer is running that application on his local laptop. And again, we will run it from PowerShell. Then we will publish that application and we will run that application. So again, it will be as if the application has been hosted in production server. So guys, we are in Visual Studio and this is our ASP.NET Core web app. Now, let's just make some text change over here. So we'll say, welcome to Docker study. Now, let's just save it. Now guys, if I right click on this project and if I say open folder in File Explorer, so this is the physical location of our project, right? And now let's delete this bin folder. We'll right click, I'll say delete. And now obviously we want to restore and build our application, right? So let's just copy this path. Let's open PowerShell. And let's go to that path. Great. Now first let's restore NuGet packages. So I will say .NET restore. See again guys, restore it means it downloads the dependencies. That means it downloads the NuGet packages. So we'll say .NET restore and we need to provide the project file name. So I will right click, I will say rename and let's just copy this name. Let's paste it over here. I'll say enter. And the restore is successful. And now we have to build our application. So I'll say .NET build and again we need to provide the project name and now I will say enter. See, it says the build is successful and if we cross check, so yes, we have this bin folder. So let's open it and yes, we can, and we have all the files required to run our application locally. Now let's go back to the root. Now guys, to run this app as if the developer is running it from his local machine. That is, a developer must have installed .NET SDK on his machine, right? So how we can do it? We'll say .NET run. Again, we have to provide the project name and I will say enter. And see, it says now listening on. So if I copy this link and if I hit it in browser, yes, our application is working. That is, the application is running locally, that is on developer's machine. But now we want to publish and host it on production server, right? So let's just close this. Here I will press Ctrl C. Now guys, in our previous video, we have published our application from Visual Studio, right? So let's just delete all those files. So I will simply say Ctrl A and I will say delete. And let's just copy this path, that is the path where we want to publish our application. So I will say copy, and here I will say .NET publish. Again, we have to give our project name. So I'll say test Docker demo. The configuration it will be release, and I want to publish the output to this folder, that is C drive hosted app, and I'll say enter. So it looks like the publish is successful, and let's cross check. So yes, we can. So yes, we can see the files are available now. And now we want to run this application as if we are running it in production server, right? So let's just copy this path. So again guys, this is our main DLL. See, test docker demo.dll. So it is our final executable, right? So obviously we need to go to this path from PowerShell. So I will say cd slash and then cd, let's provide that path. And now I will simply say .NET, and let's just copy this name, and I will paste it over here, and I will say enter. And it looks like it's working, and see this, it says now listening on. So let's just copy this, and if I hit it in browser, yes, our application is working. So that's it guys for this video. Thanks for listening.